Nu blev hon 14:00. Ja, det var nog den mest punktliga start jag har varit med om i Allsvenskan. Friske lyckas omedelbart med att pressa bollen till Djurgården. Här är Falenius och en boll i djupet på Nguyen. Det blir ett läge direkt för Djurgården. Det tog 13 sekunder. Han går mot första stolpen och det är inte långt borta för Miro Tenno. Där är bättre och det första BP boll i navet och det kunde ha kommit en boll i djupet här på Alado som inte är offside. Alado med det avslutet en bit utanför. Kamera igen. Hittar in och Jakobsen med skottet. Falenius. Ja, skottläge. Och här ett ganska fräckt slaktförsök. Flera BP-spelare på väg in mot straffområdet. Ja, det där blir lurigt. Manojlovic får tag i den till slut. Ja, lite märkligt agerande. Friske! August Friske! Ja, det är en lång boll. Där BP inte verkar kunna bestämma sig kring hur man ska ta bort den. Friske, han bara fortsätter. Victor Lind. Ja, han försöker lägga den under muren. Nu var det djupet mot Friske. Ja, August Friske. Spelare mindre. Vad kan det bli utav det här för Sjogelj? Och titta på löpningen till vänster som kommer här från Åslund. Åslund vidare till jätteläge. Nytt läge Åslund som håller i. Åslund. Cavallius tar den där till slut. Hur kan det inte bli mål för Djurgården? Farlig passning för Cavallius som Mikael Andersson läste. Då kan Kosugi ta sig in mot Friske. Ja, han får inte in den här bollen. Den är kvar för Åslund. De till slut överens där inne då. Cavallius sätter igång till Lind. Trycker iväg den där. Och där kan bli någonting. Det blir det. Vilket läge. Det blir en möjlighet för Alado. Till Ode Falk. Alla BP-spelare rusar in. Ode Falk med inlägget. Och här. Ny räddning Djurgården. Och det är det sista som händer. Det blir hemmaseger till slut. Men det är satt hårt in.
Du fick dina första minuter här i Allsvenskan. Hur tar du sig igenom dina tankar?
Nej, först och främst bara kämpekult. Så nu har jag väntat på länge, så det var kul.
Och hur skönt var det att gå härifrån med en vinst?
Nej, det blev en sån kamp om man må jobba till sista sekund, så de segrarna är också väldigt deilige.
Hur jobbigt har det varit att få vänta så här länge på sin start?
Nej, jag hade ju hoppats att spela förr, men sån är det, så jag prövade att göra det bästa ut av det. Pröva att köra från nu.
Nej, men det är bra. Det är viktigt med 3 pinnar, så det är fint.
Ta sig igenom ditt mål.
Ja, men bollen kommer ut på Stål. Stål står en boll in mot mig. Jag kan se den blir lite för hög och sen bara vända och dreja så snabbt som man kan. Sen, så målvakten var lite ute och sen försöker ligga över honom. Så det gick väl fint.
Hur viktigt var det att gå härifrån med en vinst?
Nej, det är viktigt. Vi har inte torskat på 5 matcher nu, tror jag. Men ändå två spelet lika. Så det var fint att få 3 poäng med igen.
Och vinna på hemmaplan är alltid skönt.
Ja, det är alltid skönt. Det är fantastiskt. Det är det bästa stället att vinna.
I think we started the game well. There was a good first 40 minutes, I would say, and then we scored, and then maybe the last 5 minutes, I don't know what happened. We were maybe dropping too much, and they were able to push us down, and we kind of stopped playing. But then there was half time. Then the second half, maybe it started a bit like going back and forth. That's not the best thing when you're leading, but we were able to hold on, and then we had a couple of really good chances that I think we for sure need to score to ice the game, but that didn't happen, and we had to fight until the end, and it's nice to have a clean sheet.
How important was it to win here?
Yeah, for sure. We haven't lost in 5 games, but we haven't won that many matches, so that was super nice, and be able to give 3 points to the home crowd also, it's super good. good feeling.
Och då hälsar vi välkomna till presskonferensen efter Djurgården-Brommapojkarna. Matchen slutar 1-0 och vi börjar med att ge ordet till bortalagets tränare Fredrik Landén. Varsågod.
Ja, tuff förlust. Vi slarvar väldigt mycket första halvlek i moment under halvleken, framförallt första 20 minuterna. Vilket vi gör att vi ger Djurgården är bra lag, men vi ger dem mer än det och då är de bra. Och så gör de 1-0 den perioden. Sen så efter det så är det en rätt jämn match där vi stundtals arbetar bättre ihop som lag idag, defensivt håller upp det på ett annat sätt. Och vi vaskar väl fram ändå 3 rätt bra chanser, vi borde göra mål. Sen saknar vi lite den här skärpan idag när vi kommer fram sista passningen, avslut. Det är ganska många nästa möjligheter som vi måste göra mer av. Så ska vi summera matchen på det sättet. Och så grattis till 3 poäng till Janne och Johan.
Tack för det. Varsågod Janne.
Yes, I think really good first half. And we pretty much did what we planned to do. We progressed quite much from the sides, which is something Bromma often left a bit open. And then there was good flow attacks, but then almost immediately after the goal, we started to do a bit something else. We started to a bit lie down and defend a bit too low, and not where we were not so aggressive. So not totally happy with the second half. I think Bromma was much better than us in the second half, and then we were a bit lucky to get the 3 points. They had a couple of good moments. Of course, we had our chances also in the second half, but then I was a bit expecting better from us. But then have to be happy with the win, have to be happy that there was Hampus Findell and then Oskar Fallenius who played in the starting lineup for a long time. So it was really, really good that we get the players in a bit and then managed to secure the win. But then a lot to improve, but also have to be happy that there's now 6 games in a row that we haven't lost. So that's also good, something what we want to do also in the future. Thanks.
Tack för det. Då går vi över till frågor och ställ dem gärna i mikrofonerna.
Janne, först här, du valde att byta målvakt igen. Rinne har ju spelat de senaste 2 matcherna i Allsvenskan. Varför bytte du?
Yeah, it's originally we changed Jakob to the goal to the AIK game, even though we basically didn't have to, but we decided that tactically it was a smart thing to do against AIK, and Rinne was performing quite well in that moment also in the training, and then he played 2 good games. Now he had a bit like I would say like a bit problems this week, so it was just form which Philip has better, so that's why we decided to choose Philip in the goal. But then we will see how it's progressing next week. But it's pretty much a form question that who is more ready to play, and we felt that Philip is more ready. And I think it was for Philip it was really important also to get a game. He's always performing well when he plays for us, and then once again clean sheet. I don't even know how many he has. He has actually quite many clean sheets. So really happy also for him.
Och Gulliksen inte med i truppen. Vad kan du säga där?
What can I say? I think something's around the corner. That's basically all I can say. Club will inform when something needs to be informed. But yeah, he was not in the group today, and then everybody can make the assumptions from there. But then club has to inform what is happening. But yeah, something is probably coming up.
Och sista frågan för mig, det skrivs om att även Tokmak kan ha gjort sin sista match idag. Vad säger du där? Är det så att han kan göra sin sista match nu?
Can be. The situation is alive. Of course, it's not totally easy when there's a lot of rumors about our players. There's also rumors about Priske, of course, he's doing well, and then Keita Kosugi is always like an option over there. But then let's see how big the changes are. So might be a transformation. I can't say anything about Tokmak. I know that it's been going back and forth also with him, and then with also Gulliksen for a long time already. It's been difficult for them also, for both of them to keep the focus totally in us, because there's been a lot of stuff happening. But then I'm really happy how they have eventually performed, and then hopefully club and the players are happy after the situation that something maybe happens. Can't say more.
Ola Gustafsson, Fotboll Direkt. Janni, jag vet inte vilken skala man ska använda för att beskriva var ni befinner er just nu någonstans. Men möjligen på en skala från 1 till 10. Ni tar ju steg hela tiden utvecklingsmässigt, och det känns som att lugnet i spelet, possession, ägo av bollen och sådär, att det hela tiden växer. Hur ser du själv på där ni är nu jämfört med för en månad sedan kanske?
Yeah, of course. I think we've been quite okay after the break, and in this July-August period we've been quite okay and getting the results even with not our best games. And then the downside is that we need a bit more wins. We played now three draws in a row before today, so those are the games I think we should have been getting a bit more points, because we want to climb a bit higher in the table. I think we have quite big ups that we play really well, but then we also have downs, even inside the game. I'm quite happy in many ways. We did a quite transformation also in the middle, how we played in the middle, because we want to push there like a bit more 2 number 8s. And then it's still a bit on progress. It's something we used before, but then we're still a bit working on it. And then it's always a bit difficult when new players are coming in. We want to adjust them in, and then also we have sort of like new players like Åke Fallenius, who came back after injury. So we are getting used to him again, and Nino Sugeli also, that we have. The lineup is changing quite much, so that is a bit what is a bit stopping our process. So we want to stabilize the situation, but then I can say that we are relatively happy with the situation where we are now. But then the game keeps coming, and then I think we can be better, and we should be still better. Now we just aim our focus totally in Norrköping and want to be a bit better in that. It's going to be a tough game for us, and then I think also after the break, when we have the derby coming, then that's a really important moment, the after the break moment, that we get a bit more organized and see if maybe there's some players coming in also to our direction. So let's see how it goes. But a bit of stability is the biggest thing what we need, the stability in the performance and also a bit stability in the team.
Är det första gången på länge kan du känna att du kan andas som yttersta ansvarig, med tanke på att det har varit pressat länge och väl under säsongen och det börjar utveckla sig åt rätt håll nu då? Hur känner du personligen?
Yeah, of course it's different kind of weeks now, because we have long weeks and a lot of players, so it's been of course nice in that way, and there's more competition, that because in the springtime we mostly choose the players who were available. We didn't have much options, so now it's a totally different kind of situation. So of course we are happy, but I think we just should still get a bit more out of this team, and then get a bit more connection between the players. I think that is the most important thing, what all the coaches are searching, that you find the right players to play with each other, and then if there's all the times squad is changing, it's not so easy. So that is only thing I'm looking for in this situation, to come out that we can be better.
Priske scored again today. What do you say about his development and form during this summer? And also you mentioned the rumors about him. How worried are you that you might lose him as well before the transfer window ends?
Yeah, he's doing really well, and it's the funny thing with the striker when he gets the confidence to score. So I like how he moves at the moment, and I like how he's creating chances even by himself. The goal was a good example of that it was not a clear situation where he can score, so he made it happen. So I'm really happy for him. And it's nice to see that when it happens that a player gets especially when a striker gets the confidence, the goals just keep coming. And we can see it also in the training that he's just like finishing from everywhere at the moment. So it's a good situation. But it was a long road with him, and then eventually after the break he really found a connection with the other players, and also he found himself in many ways. So I have to be really happy. Yes, he's raising a lot of interest also in Europe. So I know Busse has to manage that situation. So of course I'm sort of worried. We lost Dennis Hymet earlier, and then now if same happens with August, but then as a coach, you just have to accept that certain decisions are club decisions. So it's not me to say if it's really beneficial for the club. I accept it, and then we just move on. We find a replacement, and that's how it is. It's football business. So let's see what happens.
Då avslutar vi med fotbollskanalen här.
Jag tänkte bara Schüller och Bergvall, vad var det med dem?
Theo was a bit sick during the week, so that's the reason why he was out. And then Rasmus got a bit of injury. I'm not sure, was it? I think it was Thursday's training. So he tried yesterday in the pre-match training to train a bit, but then it was too much of a risk, so we didn't take any risk. So hopefully he's okay. And could play in Norrköping games, but let's see. We go day by day with him.
Då säger vi tack för idag.
Tack.